to Final Fantasy 14. We're going to do Blue Mage. That's why we've got a blue bird. Do you get it? Choke. So, we've gotten to a point where Calosa is hiding out for everything. She's been wistfully staring off into the sunset for a long while. She visited Mist to see if she could catch Rian, but unfortunately he has been staying in Ul'dah with his family. She left a note with the caretakers of the mansion that he owns, and under another name, but hopefully he should be able to get who it is. But now she's kind of stuck. She's stuck without a friend, without anyone. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. So, she's probably gonna start heading back to Kurthus. Not much else to do here. But then she ends up, when she passes through the crowd of people, meets a zealous Yellow Jacket. Wonder what this could be. Surely it wouldn't bring her on an adventure. That's crazy and not at all correct. Or maybe it is. Who knows? Anyway, I'm done being silly. Yellow Jacket in need is a Yellow Jacket indeed. You there! Would I be right in guessing you're an adventurer? If so, I have a request to make. We've had reports of some charlatan claiming to be a Blue Mage, whatever that's supposed to be. He could be a blue-ass dwarf rat for all I care, but I hear he's selling so-called soul crystals to adventurers for a tidy sum. Hey, Mr. Bluebird. Apparently, they're meant to give the holder all sorts of mystical powers, which is the Lord of Chocobo shite, according to a dozen or so dissatisfied customers. You see, spells and whatnot are not really my field of expertise, which is why I want you to help me investigate. I need you to tell me whether these crystals are the genuine article. If they turn out to be fakes, I'll arrest him on charges of fraud and you'll receive fair payment for your assistance. And if they by some miracle end up doing what he claims, you might be able to pick up a new parlor trick or two. So, are you in? Sure, I guess. Very good. We've received word he's haranguing passers-by near Summerford Farms. I'll meet you there. Alright, and Summerford Farms is out in middle Anosha, so I guess we'll just walk. Come on, Bluebird, let's go! Walk, I meant run. Ho ho ho. Alrighty, there we go. Always! I did Mount Roulette and I got Gooby. Gooby loves me. Come on, Gooby, let's go. Let's go find out about this weird guy. What the? Oh man, that's a big Mamolja. Oh jeez. He's just wandering around being all like... Oh no, I think that's a hunt. Whoops. Should I kill him? I think I'm gonna kill him. Come on, Jadalyn, let's murder. Oh, wait, I forgot. I am completely the wrong class for that. I'll do it later. Hey, Alteron! Nice to join us. Here we go. There's just a big giant Mamolja, which is funny because, spoiler alert, it's gonna have a Mamolja in this story. I thought that was a thing. No, it's just a hunt. He got here just in time. Looks like he's about to make his pitch. Cutscenes! I was sorely tempted to post Eiffel 65 lyrics. I mean, you could. Look at this loser. Treasure chests? A training dummy? What's going on there? Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. The name's Martyn, and today I present to you a wonder of the new world. I call it Blue Magic. Beyond the indigo deep live the Whalaqee, who have their own unique brand of spellcasting. Like black and white magic, it draws on ether from our surroundings, but that's where the similarities end, my friends. I'm sure you've all seen wild creatures lashing out with fire, ice, and what have you. It's a form of self-defense, see, but it's still magic. The Whalaqee discovered how to harness ether in the same way and wield the forces of nature. But how, I hear you cry? It's simple. You have to attune your mind to the instincts of the beast. When a creature is driven to attack, you can see into its soul. When you overcome it in battle, you absorb some of its ether and make its power your own. Yeah! Of course, it's not as easy as picking fights with the local wildlife, but my Whalaqee mentors taught me well, and now it's my turn to teach you the ability of learning. That's how you get it in Final Fantasy V. It's a joke. Behold, the power of blue magic. Whoa! Whoa! Ah! Whoa! But 12, did you see that? I thought you'd be impressed. Now, before anyone asks why it's called blue magic, let me tell you. For the Whalaqee, this color holds special meaning. Sacred, even. And seeing as this ain't white or black magic, it seemed the perfect fit. Oops. Blah, 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 blah. I suppose you're all wondering what you need to become a blue mage like me. Well, for starters, you'll be wanting one of these. A soul crystal. And don't forget a specially designed outfit to help you look the part. I'll even throw in one of these spell books, personally penned by yours truly, containing everything you need to know about learning blue magic. I've got enough for all of you, but you better snap them up before it's too late. Wow, I want one! Let me have one! Please, I want to try! Are the lot of you really that dense? Can't you see he's playing you for fools? What? Drive the beast to attack? More like run headlong into battle with only a silly blue costume for protection. Of course, no one can claim it's fraud when they're at the bottom of some creature's belly. That does sound pretty suspect. I just wanted to know if it could even work. Ah! Mamolja! We feast on your flesh, smooth skins. Your gods cannot save you now. All of you, stay back. Whoa! Whoa! No more, please, spare us! Wow. They never stood a chance! Bugger all this swords and shield nonsense, I'm giving blue magic a try! Wow, let me try, I want one, yeah, let me have it! Look at all you dorks, you little hats. There's definitely something fishy going on here, and the arrival of those Mamolja was a bit too timely for my liking. Come on, let's see where he goes next. Sure, I guess. And another person following close behind. Dun, dun, dun. It looks like he's heading for the Morabee dry docks. Follow me! Alrighty, dude. Alrighty then, here we go. Ooh. Perfect. I'm in my dress. so I'll ride a side saddle the whole way. Oh, yes. There we go. Warby dry ducks are super far away. So how are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing today? Oh, that's fine. So, I'm just gonna point out right now, I don't know why, but I love Martyn. He's my absolute favorite. I cannot help every time. He's just my favorite. He's my absolute favorite. Cannot help it. According to one of his guards, this Martyn character has been skulking around the docks over the past few days. Apparently, he's been begging for leftovers from the mess hall. Considering that he's making hand over fist from gullible adventurers, this strikes me as more than a little odd. Anyway, he was last spotted making his way to the Salt Strand. Let's go! Alright, fine. Jeez, I just got off my mount. Come on, gentlemen, let's go. And this is the problem with wearing a dress. It looks really awkward when you're riding on a chocobo. It's fine. Hey, look, it's another A-rank. What are they doing here? Jeeves. What do you think? Just as I suspected, he's up to no good. Why else would he come all this way to the place like this? Are you fighting? You're not supposed to fight. You're supposed to watch only. Duh.
Martyn, you say you be less violent this time, but I was very violent indeed.
It all adds to the realism, and you lads did a great job.
Your gods cannot save you now.
Nice improvisation. That one bloke damn near shot himself. I think we've seen enough. So what are you fighting then? Hold it right there! I'm placing you under arrest on charges of fraud! Ah! Fraud? This is all a big misunderstanding! You can't pull the wool over my eyes. The game's up, and the same goes for you two. I knew you were in cahoots from the very beginning. As for those crystals, I'm about as convinced by them as I was by your acting. Say what you will about my sales technique, but there is nothing dodgy about the merchandise. I'll have you know I poured my heart and soul into those crystals. The spellbooks explain how to learn the magic. It ain't my fault if the buyers can't be asked to read them. Instruction manuals! Ha 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 ha! No one reads instruction manuals in video games anymore. And if you're thinking about clapping me in irons over the outfits not providing enough protection, I can assure you they were tailored especially with the needs of a Blue Mage in mind. I'll admit I had to cut a few corners to keep the cost down, but still. It all boils down to whether the soul crystals are genuine or not. I know it's a lot to ask, but would you try this blue magic of his? I mean, I'm already dressed in blue. Come on, miss, don't be shy. Once you learned your first spell, you'll know I ain't pulling your leg. I even let you borrow one of the outfits. I don't need to borrow one of the outfits. I'm already wearing blue. That's the point. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, now I'm in an outfit. They forced it onto me. Yes, very fetching. While you're getting changed, I told ya and got healed ya. I've been luring over a nice cooperative baby kraken to teach a water cannon. The bait's been laid, so one should turn up any moment now. Garleans, huh? Fighting some. Whoa, jeez! It is a baby. That's not a baby kraken.
Run away!
That's a bit on the big side, lads. Not to worry. All you have to do is give it a few licks with your patented blue magic focus. or stick if you prefer, and our tentacled friend will return the favor by firing possibly quite painful jets of water at you. Try not to die! What? Are you serious? Up here I go! Hiya! Take that! Ow! Ow! And that! Ah! Oh! Ouch! Get out! Ow! Here! Ow! Get out of here, you ugly! Ow! Monstrosity! Oh! Get him! Ah! Ow! Owie! Oh! Ouch! Come on! Almost there! Oh! Ah! Impressive! After that little escapade, you should be able to fire your very own water cannon. By the by, you don't, strictly speaking, need to be struck by the magic you're trying to learn, but that'll probably happen whether you want it to or not. In some cases, repeatedly. As long as you're the one the beast's after, its power should be yours, assuming you can defeat it. You see, this is what our people don't realize about becoming a Blue Mage. When you start out, you're like a blank slate. It takes a fair amount of bravery to stare these creatures down and look into their souls. It's a shame that not all of my customers have your determination, but that oddly is grounds for calling me a fraud. Think he's telling the truth, do ya? Well, I mean, I could try to cast a water cannon, maybe? Now that's settled, I'll be having my wares back if you don't mind. Oh, I'm back in my dress again. True blue, if you will. Did you actually learn any blue magic? I don't know. I could try. Whoosha! Yeah, I think so.
Dahilja and Latulja are very sorry about Kraken. We did not expect such a large one. Smooth-skinned, courageous indeed.
What about Martyn, though? What's that? You still don't believe me? To be honest, miss, I don't know what more I could do. Tell you what, wanted to give you a soul crystal, outfit, and spellbook for free. That way, as a fully fledged Blue Mage, you can act as living proof of my innocence. Sound fair to you? Sure, why not? Ja-da-ja-jan! Blue Mage unlocked! Open the Blue Mage spellbook under character in the main menu to assign active actions. Blue Mage arms generally have no effect on your attributes. However, equipping armor and accessories that boost your intelligence will greatly increase the damage dealt by your offensive magic. Intelligence is key. The more intelligence you can get, the more damage you will do. Always try out to get as much intelligence as you can possibly hold onto your gear. If you lose your Blue Mage gear, replacements can be purchased from Calamity Salvagers. Yay! It doesn't matter. I've got Blue Mage gear. I'm fine. So now I can show my main hand. Pashang! Yeah! Blue Mage! Jadelyn, please don't put your butt in my face. Yo, Martyn, how do I look? Whoosha! Whoosha! Okay, I think he's not impressed. Martyn's freedom hangs in the balance, and only you can prove his innocence. Well, I suppose you'd better show this Yellow Jacket that getting smacked about by a mad Kraken isn't a waste of time after all. Just take aim at Latulja and fire off a water cannon. Whoa! If anyone knows how to proper blast fields, it's him. Gods know he's been on the receiving end enough times, yeah.
Is this his only way?
Alright, let's try it. Alright, first you open your Blue Magic spellbook, and then you get rid of one of these spells, and then you attach water cannon. Put it onto your bar, and then let her rip! Blue Magic!
Painful yet refreshing. Refreshing yet painful.
See, I was telling the truth, wasn't I? Mm-hmm. Well then, we'd best be going. It's been a pleasure. Not so fast, you blue-haired twit. I'll admit, the spell worked as you said it would. But you can't sell those soul crystals without adequately explaining the risks. It's irresponsible. Some might even call it deliberately neglectful. You're not under arrest, but from this day forth, you are strictly forbidden from peddling any more of your wares. If I hear you've sold so much as a blue handkerchief, I will hunt you down and throw you behind bars. Rip your money, Martyn. For your aid in the investigation, you have my thanks. Fare you well. I thought you were gonna reward me. I guess you were only gonna reward me if he was guilty. Rip! I don't believe it. Just as I was beginning to turn a half-decent profit. Well, that was quite the show, darlings. What the? Neither black nor white magic, but something new entirely. Blue magic. Yes, it's sure to draw a crowd, as you've amply demonstrated. Who might you be? Name's Royce, and I manage the Celestium in Ul'dah. It's an arena where daring young souls such as yourselves perform feats of bravery for the audience. Unlike the Colosseum, the vast majority of the entertainment pits man against beast, with the matches being brought to an end before either side suffers any serious injury. While our patrons revel in the thrill of combat, acts of wanton brutality and bloodshed are considered distasteful. Rather than savagery and slaughter, our appeal lies in the personas that our participants assume to add a touch of drama to the proceedings. So, you guys are pro wrestlers? However, I'm not one to settle for a mere modicum of success. My goal is to make the Celestium renowned the world over, and for that end, I have been searching for something truly unique. And that is when word of this blue magic of yours reached my ears. Martyn, my blue bundle of crowd-pleasing wonderment, how would you like to be the very first contestant in the masked carnival? It will be an event pitting your magic against a host of bestial foes. Listen, this is serious stuff. I didn't go through all the trouble of learning all these spells to entertain a bunch of gawking spectators. Paying spectators, my dear. Some of them are actually quite wealthy, in fact. And you stand to earn rather a lot of coin. Cha-ching! Now you're talking my language! But I'm out. I say, darling, where are you going? I was about to make you the same offer. What are you talking about? I hate to burst your bubble, love, but my apprentice here has barely taken the first step on the road to becoming a Blue Mage. Wouldn't want her meeting a grisly end in the middle of your arena, would we? Yeah, I guess that's true. Once I learn some more magic, I'll win for sure. Can I use something besides these piss-poor spells? This one's pretty bad, I'm just saying. Well, I'll learn more blue magic, and then I'll win. Yeah! That's the spirit. I'm in no rush, so take as much time as you need with your preparations. Perhaps you could oversee your training between matches? Training? That weren't part of the deal! Oh, I'm not asking you to do it for free, my dear. Quite the contrary. You'll pay me for that, too! Consider it done! That's what I like to hear, Martyn. Let's get you to Ul'dah for your costume fitting. Come along now. Whoop! I have to wear a costume as well. Got a bad feeling about this. Well, you gave me a costume. I'm just saying. Maybe you should stand it. Accept it. Well. Hey, Annika, what are you doing? Why are you doting on me? Shakes her fist at Annika Danu. Haha. Goodbye. See ya. I'm off to Ul'dah. Aw, jeez. This isn't good. I'm not supposed to be in Ul'dah. It might capture me. I've got it. The masked carnival has given me an idea. What if I wear a mask! Ha! No one will suspect me now! Ha! Perfect. Alright, let's do it. No one will suspect that I'm really Calosa. I'm just a wandering Blue Mage now. Wah, wah, wah. Easy. Alright, and the closest is the Weaver's Guild. Or kind of the Miner's Guild, but... Sweet staff of life, water. Everyone drink water! One time I said everyone should drink water, and then someone was like, oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, so there you go.
I healed ya, not see any other Mamulja here. Why is this? I told ya, thought Mamulja banned from entering Oldoth, but guards let us through. Do rich people like Royce make own rules?
Annika drank some water. Good! Drink that water. It's just occurred to me that I never asked whether you actually want to take part in the masked carnival. I said that I'd win for sure if I got enough spells. Are you willing to endure Martyn's training regime in preparation for the greatest performance of your life? Heck yes! You made the right choice, my dear. I have high hopes for you. Ooh, just hit level 16. Oh, now we can go dungeon running after this. As for your illustrious mentor, I believe he should be ready to make his grand entrance any moment now. Oh, wow. I'll be honest with you. It's been more extravagant than I'm used to. Color's not bad, I suppose. You look marvelous, my dear. Everyone feast your eyes on the Great Azuro. What's that supposed to mean? Well, nothing really, but it lends a certain degree of panache to your stage persona. No offense, darling, but the great Martyn doesn't have quite the same ring to it. You'll be playing the role of an enigmatic nobleman who has deigned to grace the Celestium with his outlandish magicks. Well, I mean, you like money, so I guess nobleman sounds about right for you. Oh, where are my manners? I never asked your name. Calosa? You sound like someone else that is notorious around these parts. But anyway, we should come up with something a little more inspiring before you step into the arena. Ah yes, I have some information concerning you two, gentlemen. As you may have heard, Ulda has a law that bans members of most beast tribes from entering the city. It is mainly to keep out goblin merchants, you see. I had someone else pour over the documents, and it seems there's no mention of the Mamulja whatsoever, meaning you two are free to stay as long as you please.
Rah, 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 rah.
Yay, we got Mamulja friends. Well, with that, I think my work here is done for the time being. Martyn, I leave Calosa in your presumably capable hands. Best of luck! I'm out. I'll admit, I didn't think this was how things would turn out, but what's life without a few surprises, eh? Looks like I'll be guiding you on the path to becoming a Blue Mage. Get the impression you're no stranger to getting up close and personal with fearsome beasties. When it comes to mastering the Whalaqee's techniques, you got a long way to go. It's the creatures themselves who'll be doing all the teaching, though, and the spell book will point you in the right direction. Of course, I wouldn't be much of a mentor if I just said, come back when you got a few more spells under your belt. Seems like you'll be needing something specific to aim for. Tell you what, why don't you start by learning Blood Drain? Who knows, it might even come in handy. Oh, nearly slipped my mind. A few spells that you can only learn from creatures in the New World. Luckily for you, Gahilja's brought with him a fine selection of totems infused with their ether to save you the trip across the Indigo Deep. No getting your hands dirty fighting off fiends, just absorb the ether and the magic's yours. Naturally, we're not going to give them to you since you're only a novice. Wouldn't want you biting off more than you could chew. What do you think? You're ready? Talk to Gahilja.
Gahilja very impressed by Calosa's bravery when Kraken appeared. Now Calosa must impress with skills as Blue Mage if you want these totems.
Okay. You heard the man. There's a whole world of spells waiting for you, so go and start learning. Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Also, that was called Blue Leading the Blue. Love it. So you just open up your spell book, and it tells you... Blood Drain is in Lower Lanosha. So you go to Lower Lanosha, and you kill a bat. And you get Blood Drain. Well, you have to make sure that it casts Blood Drain first. Blood Drain was especially useful in Final Fantasy V, wherein it would scale directly off of your mana, but it was a very high potency in order to make the bats' low magic actually deal damage. Therefore, if you stacked magic on your Blue Mage in Final Fantasy V, you could literally just have 4 Blue Mages blood draining the entire time and get full heals the entire time. It was incredibly overpowered and broken. But here it is. We got Blood Drain. Yay! Martyn, what's up? Martyn has found the time between performances to train you in the ways of blue magic. Well, if it ain't my gifted apprentice Calosa. Before you say anything, let me guess. You're here because you learned Blood Drain and you want to hear my next bit of advice. I'm right, aren't I? The next step is to... It's him! The Great Azuro! Woo! It's like all my name days have come at once! Please say it one more time! How can I refuse my adore in public? Ahem. Master of knowledge beyond the comprehension of mere mortals, and wielder of arcane magics as unfathomable as the deepest ocean. Hearken, foul beasts! The indomitable keeper of the blue has come! Shung! 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 'Tis I, the Great Azuro! He said it! He actually said it! Elvie's not here. Thanks for joining us, Elvie. Have fun at work. Have fun, I say, in air quotes. Sorry about that. Just doing my bit to keep the coin rolling in. Where were we? Ah, yes. I know a great spot for a bit of training. Meet me at Spineless Basin. I'll explain everything once we get there. Spineless Basin. Alright, I remember where that is. I am very bad at remembering where things are. Hi, not LV, who is not here. Not hi. Spineless Basin is in Central Thanalan, and I think it's out of the Gate of Thought. I forget, though. Yes! I'm right and not dumb. Martyn! I brought my chocobo, is that okay? She's like my sister. Is that okay? Anyway. Glad to see you survive the trek. It was literally like 2 feet. I hope the hornets didn't give you any bother. In fact, they're the reason we're here. There's been some especially angry ones that would be perfect targets for practicing your blue magic. They're tough, but not too tough. Some folks call them man-eaters, but I think that's just an exaggeration. Anyway, why not give Blood Drain a try? It'll draw out some of the enemy's ether to help you cast more spells. Alright, well, let's do that. Magic spell book. Bye-bye water cannon. Blood Drain. And there it is. This is especially useful for, tank. For when you want to avoid damage, because a lot of the spells for avoiding damage cost a lot of mana. There we go. Also, there was a spider on the wall, and now it crawled down. I don't know where it is. But it's okay, there are no poisonous spiders in Japan. Oh jeez, it's a man-eating hornet! Oh jeez! Oh no! Jadelyn! Jadelyn, I'm supposed to be training! I got it too. We did it together. Good job, Jadelyn. What the? Who's this merchant here? What the? Yeah, Blue Mage is meant to be done solo. Come on, Jadalyn. This is the solo class. Jeez. Thank you, Great Azoro, for getting rid of that pesky hornet. He was a right nasty bastard if I ever saw one. Here's your payment as agreed. Payment? Thanks so much. Well, have a good day, Matt. You hear? Great Azoro. Ah, I didn't see you there. How goes the training? That face. Maybe one day I can get paid for doing nothing, too. Come on, don't be like that. You had a chance to own your skills, and that bloke can go about his business without being stung to buggery. If he's willing to part with a few gil for it, who am I to say no? Once we get back to Uldal, divvy up the earnings. I'll see you outside the Celestial. Ugh. Martyn. Little jerk. Come on, Javelin. Let's go. Yeah. Speaking of, Blue Mage is supposed to be done solo. Blue Mage is what is known as a limited job, because you never know if someone's gonna walk into a dungeon with only water cannon as his one spell. So, you can't actually go into dungeons, as you can see. No dungeon is allowed. Absolutely no dungeons are allowed. You cannot be queued with random people. You have to form a pre-formed party. Or do it unsynced and solo it. They said that this is a class for soloing specifically. I mean, it's a lot of fun with other Blue Mages, but we'll get to that another time. For now, yes. For now, Blue Mage is meant to be done basically solo. Ah, there you are. What took you so long? I don't know, I was talking to some random people in the ether. Just don't worry about it. You're showing signs of improvement, but you'll want a few more tricks up your sleeve before you can step into the arena. Those pit fiends don't mess about. I reckon what you need is Mind Blast. Once you learn that, come and find me and we'll continue your training. Here's your payment for the hornet you put down. And this is why it is absolute BS. Think I'm being stingy? Listen, miss, I've already subtracted the fees for your training. If I had charged any less, I'd be cutting my own throat. So, this is the most annoying thing. We need Mind Blast, right? So let's look. Where is this mysterious Mind Blast ability? I think it's in the third one. No, it is not in the third one. Where is it? Wait, was it? Yeah, here it is. Mind Blast. Where to learn? Tamtara Deepcroft. The game specifically says it is for soloing, and the second thing wants you straight in a dungeon. You're not supposed to be in dungeons as a Blue Mage yet. Why are they telling you to go into a dungeon? You have to do this specifically. Go in as an undersized party, go to Tamtara Deepcroft, and beat up the final boss. It's not even a regular dude, it's the final boss. So you have to have some friend of yours drag you through it, and then make sure that he doesn't kill the boss before he can use Mind Blast. It's dumb. And then, back in the day, when Blue Mage first came out, it wasn't even a 100% chance to get. So you might have to run through it several times to get it. Blue Mage, when it first came out, was horrendously dumb. Thankfully, later on, they've changed it, but thankfully nowadays, Mind Blast is 100% ghetto. Just run through it with a level 80 friend. Make sure you don't immediately die. You're done. But it sucks. Anyway, Calosa has Mind Blast. So you learned Mind Blast already. That was quicker than I was expecting, but I'll take your word for it. I mean, I just walked away down that hallway walked back over here and walked back, so I mean, I don't know. It was pretty quick. Come to think of it, your new spell might be useful in our next training session. We're going back to Spineless Basin, so meet me there when you're ready. What? Again? What part? It is back. Oh, okay, so it is. Same one. Thal. Gate of Thal. Super dumb. Blue magic was really dumb. Boop 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 boop. Martyn, hey Martyn. Don't ask questions. Okay. Now, considering what happened last time, you might think we came all the way here just to slay a few beasts for a handful of coin. And you'd be exactly right! There are a few differences, though. Firstly, we've been paid in advance. Secondly, you'll be going up against moles, not hornets. And lastly, you have to kill 2 of them, not just 1. What are you looking at me like that for? Oh, you wanted training, didn't you? In that case, why not try stopping them in their tracks with Mind Blast? I tell you, it works wonders when you're outnumbered. Go on then, off you go. I ain't got all day. This is my life. So, best thing about Mind Blast is that not only does it do damage, but it gives paralysis for 30 seconds. It is incredibly useful when soloing, because when you're getting attacked by a dude with magic, suddenly it's going bzz, 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 and it can't move, and then it interrupts its magic spells. Very useful. And, did I forget to mention, it is AoE. Very nice. I mean, there are a lot of better Blue Mage spells, yes, but when you're just starting out, not bad. Uh-oh. Oh no, what's going on here? Fancy seeing you here. Uh-oh. Ah! I love it! There he is with his little, what is it? The Happy Mask Salesman from The Legend of Zelda. Look at him. Ooh. Money time. Money time. Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. I heard the string music. That can't be right. I already gave you everything I owe. Yeah, you pay back the original amount. Late, I might add. Very late. Don't tell me you've forgotten about the interest. What's going on here? Why you? This is none of your business. Piss off! Calosa, I appreciate you trying to help, but I got myself into this mess and I'll get myself out of it. What? I'm very sorry, please forgive me! You dress quite well for a penniless swindler. Not my size, but these fine garments should fetch a gill or 2. Call yourself lucky. At least we left you enough cloth to protect your modesty. Make sure you got your money next time or we won't be so generous. Thank you! I'm eternally grateful! Oh my god. Do I really go? Oh, don't look, face me. Not my finest hour, I'll admit, but I've been through worse and lived to tell the tale. Speaking of which, it looks like you survived your scuffle with those scary-looking moles. Let's head back to Ul'dah to celebrate. Oh, jeez. That reminds me. Royce is about to have some choice words for me about the costume. Well, I might have lost the shirt off my back, but at least I still have my dignity. I don't want to look at your dignity! Oh, jeez. Rip in pepperoni. Ah, Martyn. He's my absolute favorite. Please, don't ask why yet. Jeez, back to the Weaver's Guild! Oh. Woo! Please tell me you're... Oh, thank the gods you got dressed into another outfit. Oh! Thank you. Thank you, Minfina. Royce was, as I expected, not too pleased when I showed up looking a bit underdressed. Luckily, we had a spare outfit. Not so luckily, the cost is coming out of my wages. Things are going from bad to worse. My, this is certainly a far cry from your days at the Arcanists Guild. Arcanists Guild? Wastrak, what are you doing here? If you must know, I'm here on business. Very lucrative business, I might add. And as luck would have it, I'd heard rumors of the mass carnival starring a so-called Blue Mage. Didn't take much to deduce that my old friend Martyn was behind it. If you're here to watch the show, buy a ticket. If you came here to gloat, save it for another time, because I ain't in the bloody mood. I say, it's not like you to be so hostile. Perhaps I should come back when you're feeling a bit more amenable. Be seeing you, Martyn. I love how his gloves are the succubus fingers, the nails, the succubus nails. Well, he's out. Less they see that smug prick, the better. You see, we've known each other since our time in the Arcanists Guild, where we researched magics from outside of Eorzea. We both traveled to the New World and spent time with the Whalaqee, who taught us about blue magic. When we came back to the guild to share our findings, they say it was simply not practical and cut off our funding. Theory was sound, I just needed to spend more time with the Whalaqee, so I paid for another expedition out of my own pocket. Damn near ruined me, though. Now I'm up to my neck in debt, trying to make ends meet by performing like some bloody clown. Wastrak, on the other hand, ditched the research when he realized there was no money in it. Even though he went through all the trouble of learning blue magic like me, he just lost interest. After that, he came back to Eorzea and set up his own trading company. Him and his rich friends started raking in the guild, doing God's only knows what. Sorry, Calosa, I expect you got better things to do than listen to my sob stories. Like learning some more spells, for instance. Next one I want you to learn is Phase. It's perfect for giving you an opening to land a few more hits. Or run away, whichever you prefer. Anyway, once you mastered that one, come and see me. Becoming a Blue Mage ain't easy, and I know that better than most, but stick with it, and one day you'll be just like me. Actually, you should probably ignore that last part. Yeah, I'd rather not be in my skivvies. No, thank you. No, thank you. I wonder if Elvie would like to be in their skivvies. So, Phase! I think it's in 1. No, it's in 2. Phase, there it is. You get in East Lanosia. The Kikirn use Phase, and they punch you and they stun. It's a really good way to stun people, and there are some things that it does help off of. Ultros is... no, there's another one. I forget. Either way, point is, Phase, slightly decent, not really all that amazing, not really necessary, but not bad either. Yeah, he's even more distracted than usual. Did you get dressed down to your skivvies again? Learned Phase, have you? Good to hear. Listen, I've got a few things to take care of, so your training will have to wait. Sorry, can you come back later? What's going on? Well, if it isn't Calosa, how goes the training? I didn't realize there would be so much traipsing around. My debut can't come soon enough. Leave it to me. That's what I like to hear. I have high hopes for you. Enough chit-chat. I came here to talk to you about Martyn. You and I both know about his recent and highly embarrassing troubles with debt collectors. He assures me they've been paid off, but it seems to be he's borrowing from other unsavory characters instead. I can't have my star attraction putting himself at risk like this. If he's involved in something that should damage the reputation of the Celestium, I have a right to know. How about you two? Surely you have some idea.
Martyn has many secrets.
Certainly does. So, he wants to take care of things, yes. Perhaps we should look into exactly what these things are. Calosa, he's your teacher. I'll bet you're as eager as I am to get to the bottom of this. Come on, let's go look for him. Elvie is only in skivvies in private. Okay. Thanks for telling me secret and interesting Elvie lore. Very good. Alright, Royce at Scholar's Walk. Where was that again? What the? Oh, at the Alchemist's Guild. Oh, near the Alchemist's Guild. I was like, this is a little weird. But I mean, we should probably teleport there. Shoo! See it? Do you see him? I don't see him. Where is he? He just went to the Alchemist Guild. He's trying not to draw attention by wearing something inconspicuous. And by that, I mean not blue. Also, the spider is right in front of my keyboard. Hello, Mr. Spider. On to this. There we go. Over there. Bye-bye. Okay. LV lore given only to the harem leader. Why, yes. Anyway, bye-bye, Mr. Spider. Oh, he's safe. He's going away now. Go down. Go down, Mr. Spider. Sorry. Sorry, you guys. There we go. Okay. Why all the secrecy? Could he be buying medicine? Perhaps he's got some awful condition. That would explain where all the money's going, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, bye-bye, Mr. Spider. Just don't go on my futon and we're happy. One time I got bitten by a spider who was in my futon. It was great. It was okay. It hurt a little and then it itched a lot for like 2 weeks. Where's he off to now? With me, Calosa. The game is afoot. Hammerly? Hammerly? Isn't that... yeah, it's on the Western Gun. There we go. Could have been worse, yeah. Yeah, I could. As I said, there are no actual poisonous spiders in Japan, so that's really good. It's the centipedes that are really nasty. They'll wreak havoc on your immune system, and you'll start getting like sick and stuff. Not fun. Looks like he's waiting for someone. Shh, they're here. Oh my gosh, he is wearing just brown. Look at that dork, I love him. Look at him. Little dork outfit. You know the rules. Money first. You are. That ought to do it. Look, I know this ain't exactly above board, but this is costing me more and more every time, and the packages stay the same size. In fact, I think they're getting smaller. Not our problem, mate. Dream flowers are in short supply. You want them? You pay what we ask and you take what you're given. Dream flowers? Is he a drug addict? Someone's there! Get him! Oh, jeez. What have I done? Calosa, you gotta stop him! I mean, I am a Blue Mage! Could have been an Australian spider. I know, exactly. You know what? Hey, why don't I show you a bit of what I learned from... what? Ultros! Ha! Take that. Thanks for teaching me, Ultros. So you saw everything. better prepare for the worst. Thank you, Calosa. If it weren't for you, things could have turned out very differently. As for you, Martyn, what the bloody hells do you think you're doing? Dream flowers? You've been concocting somnus in your spare time. Were you planning to sell it, or is it to feed your own addiction? Either way, you could forget about our contract. I can explain it, ain't what you think. Well, what is it then? This had better be good. I've been buying dream flowers to make medicine, not somnus. It's for the Whalaqee. They need proper treatment as soon as possible. There's an epidemic, you see. Most likely brought over from Eosia by people like me. How serious is it? Very. For Eosians, it's not much worse than catching a cold, but for the Whalaqee, it's life-threatening. Not only that, it's spreading like wildfire. Oh, jeez. A friend of mine, Whalaqee chirurgeon, is doing all he can with the traditional medicines, but it's a losing battle. At this rate, it's only a matter of time before they're all taken by the disease. I know I'm not the ordinary Eosian to visit the New World, but it makes me sick to my stomach to think I'm partly to blame. I can't stand by and let them die without at least trying to do something. I came back to Eosia to find a cure, based on my friend's research notes. I practically ruined myself, but I eventually came up with a concoction that seems to do the trick. Thing is, it'll take more than a couple of doses to stop the epidemic, and this stuff don't come cheap. There's also the fact that the main ingredient comes from dream flowers, which ain't easy to get a hold of. So that explains why you've been dealing with those back alley cutthroats. And I suppose your business at the Alchemist Guild had some connection to the medicine, yes? That's right. Needed some tools and whatnot to help with the mixing, but that's nothing you need to worry about. Cost you enough trouble already. It's been nice knowing you, Royce. If you told me all this from the beginning, we could have worked something out. I've decided. You can carry on at the Celestium. As for the dream flowers, let's just say I know a few people. Huh? You sure about this? Royce, I can't thank you enough. I'll do anything you ask. You can start by putting on a few more performances at the arena. I'm sure the extra money won't go amiss, will it? And now he doesn't need to run off anymore, so he can put on the performances. I was about to suggest the same thing. I'll perform in every show you got if you'll let me. Fans are clamoring to see more of the great Azuro, so it makes sense to capitalize on that. This hardly seems like the place to discuss business, however, so we should head back. Yay! We're gonna help the Whalaqee! Some people were mentioning that this kind of hit a little close to home, and, yeah! Oh, jeez. Alrighty, Hazy Doodle. I guess we could walk. Well, I guess we'll sprint. Back to the Miners Guild. I love how people pay real money for emotes that they just use to go AFK with. Why would you pay real money for that? I don't know. Whatever. Miners. Go to miners. You did me a good turn by take care of those dreamflower peddlers. Sooner or later, they would have bled me dry one way or another. Royce introduced me to a merchant who handles shipments to alchemists. He gets the dream flowers processed before being brought to Ul'dah, which bypasses the ban. Still bloody expensive, mind you. Well, I mean, it's better to do things legally than legally? Oh, I almost forgot about your training. Tell the truth, you're running with those somnus dealers was probably a better test of your abilities than anything I could have thought up. I might not have much time to spend helping you get ready for the arena, but I can still give you advice. Recommend learning 1,000 Needles next. Once you got the hang of that one, come and see me. Actually, there's a strong chance I'll be in the middle of a performance, so let Toolja take care of things while I'm away. Remember, your real teachers are the beasts that roam free through the wilderness. You're free to roam too, but if you get lost, your spellbook will show you the way. Good luck, Calosa. Good luck, Martyn.
Martyn already performing many times a day. I told you I'll worry, more shows will kill him. Martyn's blue magic is powerful indeed, but he is just a man. Sometimes he forgets this.
Hope things turn out okay. And so, everyone knows Thousand Needles. It is a Blue Mage speciality. Oh no, where is it? Where is Blue? Where is it? Ah! Thousand Needles, why? Why do you not love me? There it is, Thousand Needles. Yay! Thousand Needles showers one's surroundings with a hail of slim projectiles. Despite their magical nature, the velocity at which Blue Mage's pseudo-spines are propelled ensures that they are quite as painful as the real thing. Thousand Needles, for the longest time before other classes, was the best ability to spam, because it would just do fixed 1,000 points of damage, which is insane. Even though the cast time is 6 seconds, it's still very fast and very powerful. I mean, it's very powerful, it's not very fast, but it's a very good idea to use. So, that was back then, but later we found better things to spam, especially when we started getting higher level, like 70 plus. Anyway.
Calosa, something terrible happened. Martyn almost killed! Ah! We told Martyn he worked too hard, that he should rest, but he not listen. He wanted medical care for Whalaqee, but now he one who need help. Of course, Martyn cannot train you. Latuja want to help, but...
Martyn's such a great teacher, no one could possibly replace him. Is that what you were about to say? It's that Arcanist guy, not Alchemist. Ah, please excuse my little jest. I was as sorry as anyone to hear that my old friend had fallen foul of some pit beast. In fact, I came to offer my services.
Well, I mean, you are a Blue Mage.
I didn't expect that Martyn neglected to mention that I too am a Blue Mage.
He did say that you fell out of it, but that you did learn some.
We both studied under the Whalaqee as part of our research. While I'm not one to boast, I should point out that I took to the art like a fish to water while he floundered.
Washstruck, speak true. You can learn much from Washstruck.
Yes, with Martyn bedridden, it would be a shame for his protege to be left without a mentor. And as his friend, overseeing your training is the least I can do. I'll be waiting for you at Horizon's Edge.
I mean, it's better than nothing. I mean, I gotta learn this Blue Mage stuff so I can fight and be cool and maybe help get money for people as well. Maybe I can help. Horizon's Edge is... Yes, Western. I always forget. Wait. I could probably just teleport to Horizon. This is bad. Actually, it's just literally free if I just go out this way. Why would I spend 200 gil when I could do it for free? Exactamundo. You know, suddenly this doesn't look as cool. Blue and red and green and white and pink don't really match. Just the things I do. Yo, Washstruck!
Don't let the Magitech fool you. I've no connection to the Empire. Well, not a direct one, at least. My company carries out work at a cerulean processing plant run by Amagina & Sons Mineral Concern.
Oh, the one in northern Thanalan?
Perhaps some of it ends up in Imperial hands, perhaps not. As for the Vanguard, it was abandoned by the Golians outside of Castra Meridianum. Seemed like the perfect opportunity to learn some of their technology, so I had it restored. Ever since we finished cleaning all we could from it, it's been collecting dust, so I have no qualms about letting you smash it to pieces as part of your training. Assuming you're up for the challenge.
Heck yeah, I am. How about let's try a sharpened knife. Shot! That's what you get. Tonberry attack!
So you have some rudimentary understanding of blue magic.
But have you considered how, nay, whether it serves you? For there is one thing I know that Martyn, at least, has yet to realize. The age of sword and sorcery is coming to an end. Surely you've seen the power the Garleans wield. Their technology continues to advance, while we Eorzeans cling to our ancient ways. For now, we're able to keep the Empire at bay, but for how much longer? I'm not the only one who feels this way. There are others who seek to develop airships and engines of war to combat the Imperial threat. It will not be long before the Grand Companies deploy magitech units of their own on the front lines. Even so, the most advanced weaponry will be worth little more than scrap metal without a steady supply of ceruleum. As we speak, the Garleans and the Immortal Flames are fighting to claim the supply in northern Thanalan. What I'm trying to tell you is that people like Martyn waste their time on worthless relics of the past and fail to see the bigger picture. The future lies in ceruleum. If you ever decide you want to make a real difference in this world, I could use someone like you. There's no need to rush though, just give it some thought. Anyway, I think that's enough for one day. Let's return to Ul'dah.
If you don't like black magic so much, how come you're so good at it? Kind of annoying. Martyn must be really annoyed that this guy's better than him at blue magic. Calosa the fashion disaster. That is I spend so long. Actually, I only spend like 30 minutes. Like, maybe. On making a wardrobe. And then just my mounts come along and ruin it. Ruined. All right. Yeah, miners. Yeah, see, LV is mentioning that they spend a lot of time thinking about glamoring options and stuff, and like, I'll be like, oh, I like this, and I'll put it in a glamour dresser. I'm like, oh, I like that, and put it into a glamour dresser, and then like, I try sticking them together, and they look terrible, and so it's like, why did I even bother? But sometimes I'll be like, okay, this kind of works, and it works well enough, and so I'll just go with it. I mean, like this doesn't, it's not perfect, but, I mean, it is conceivably decent? Question mark? I have to say, I'm surprised you made so much progress with someone like Martyn as your mentor. Speaking of which, since he's still confined to the infirmary, your next training session will be... Oi, what do you think you're doing, Whalaqee? Martyn into this covered eye. Martyn, courage until you stay in bed. I'm fine. True, it still hurts to walk and breathe, but how can I lie about when my apprentice is trying so hard to earn a spot next to me in the arena? You need to worry about Calosa. Even without your guidance, she is well on her way to becoming a competent Blue Mage. Actually, while you're here, there's something I wish to discuss. A proposition, if you will. I heard the links you went for the sake of the Whalaqee. Why didn't you come to me? For what? You'd only laugh in my face as soon as you realize there's no money in it. Or have you forgotten what happened when our research funding got cut? All of a sudden you couldn't give a kinkir Zars about blue magic and the people who shared their homes with us. That's hardly fair, Martyn. How could I carry on without bankrupting myself? Make no mistake, I'm as grateful to the Whalaqee as you are. We may have gone our separate ways, but there's never been any bad blood between us. Seeing as how you're in no position to help anyone from your sickbed, I'd say that letting me lend a hand is your best option. Suppose you got a point. Quicker we can produce the medicine, the more lives we save. With my resources, it'll be ready in no time. Alright, Whalaqee. We'll do things your way. I'm glad we could see eye to eye for a change. Once we have a large enough shipment, I'll deliver it in person to the Whalaqee. Just don't bugger it up, you hear? You can count on me, Martyn. There's a lot at stake here, and I intend to see this through. I have a few arrangements to make first, but I'll come back for the formula once I'm done. Till then, you should get some rest. Aww. I mean, he's kind of a weirdo who likes Garlean stuff, but, like, he's not a bad guy. Never thought he'd raise a finger to help anyone but himself. Maybe he does have a shred of decency after all. Hope he hasn't been putting any funny ideas in your head, though. Still seems strange he's showing an interest in your training in the first place. What's in it for him? Probably just overthinking as per usual. Suppose it's my fault for not being there for you. And you won't find anyone, besides me of course, more qualified to teach blue magic. Unless you fancy making the trip to the new world, that is. One thing I can tell you is which spell you should be learning next. It's called Glower, one of my personal favorites. Here you are. You can master this, I reckon you'll be ready to enter the masked carnival. Best of luck, Calosa. Should go back to bed if I want these wounds to heal. Since I won't be up and about for a while, you should continue to follow Latulja's lead for now. Yeah, of course. Yoroshikune. Glower is another annoying one because, let's see, once I find it in this book, it's the one with the eye. There it is. It's in the Aurum Vale, which, if you guys remember, was terrible and annoying. It was one of the annoying ones. Thankfully, just like Mind Blast, it is a 100% chance to learn as long as the thing uses it. Remember, I ran it with Alteron to get this with him, and I immediately slaughtered him. And then Alteron was like, did you let him cast Glower? Spoiler alert, I did not let him cast Glower. It was really dumb. We had to do it again. Anyway, that was fun. But apparently we're ready for the masked carnival, because we got it all. Yo, Bite Size! You're almost ready for the murder time. It's gonna be great. Calosa learned Glower, yes? Then Calosa succeeded, just as Martyn said. Latulja will tell Martyn. Okay, cutscene. Oh boy. Yo, Martyn. Still beat up. You did it, Calosa. You done me proud. That's not the only cause for celebration. Received a missive saying Wastrak was as good as his word. Medicine worked and the Whalaqee are saved. Oh boy! Martyn, I've been looking everywhere for you. What the? Zeta, how'd you get here? Never mind that. I have something urgent to tell you. Calosa, this is Zeta, the Whalaqee Chirurgeon I told you about. He learned to speak the common tongue of Eorzea and... Will you listen? It's Wastrak. He brought the medicine as everyone with the disease has been cured. But he hasn't content to simply give it to us. He's used it to lay claim to Lapis Canyon. Lapis Canyon? But why would he... The ceruleum! Lapis Canyon is sacred ground and it glows a bright blue because of all the ceruleum hidden beneath the surface. Blah, blah, blah. That bastard was after it from the beginning. He must be at the processing plant. Come on, Zeta, let's go. Can I come? Oh, I guess they're gone. Martyn, stop! Ah, very quick for a man who lie in bed for many days. Can Calosa go with them? I worry for Martyn bite off more than Martyn can swallow. Or is that true? As far as Latulja, no processing plant in northern Thanalan. Make sure Martyn not do anything stupid. All right. Time for us to get ready and find and stop this from happening. Stop him from destroying sacred artifacts and land. Processing plant. I gotta spend 30 more gil to teleport to this location. Ah. Oops, I forgot to talk to the other characters. Oh well. You only gave them the medicine so you could steal Lapis Canyon! Steal? Don't speak to me like some common thief. I won't deny obtaining the ceruleum was my primary concern, but we signed an agreement. It's all perfectly legal, I assure you. You know full well the elders can't read Eorzean. You told them that if they didn't sign the contract, they couldn't have the medicine. And besides, your laws don't apply to the Whalaqee.
Even so, I expect your elders to honor the promise they made, legally binding or not. Perhaps you've forgotten that the medicine was paid for and produced by my company. Before the negotiations began, I already spent vast amounts to manufacture a large enough shipment to treat everyone. I saved your tribe from annihilation, and this is how you repay me? I've given you all a second chance to lead healthy, productive lives.
You took advantage of our suffering so that you could plunder the thing most precious to us. Since the time of my ancestors, Lapis Canyon has been at the center of our beliefs, of everything we do.
Beliefs? Come now, don't be absurd. The blue substance you call the lifeblood of the planet is ceruleum. It's a type of fuel. It's not doing any good just sitting there underground. Oh no, he's gonna make a Mako reactor! Someone call Barrett! Once I open a mine in Lapis Canyon, I hope to employ the Whalaqee, offering you all an opportunity to earn a proper wage. When you realize what you've been missing all this time, you'll soon forget about your superstitions.
No.
How bloody dare you! Who are you to call them superstitions? This is their way of life, and all you want to do is destroy it for the sake of your own greed. What I'm doing more for the Whalaqee than you ever will. I'm giving them a chance to build a better future for themselves. They can either be part of the modern world or be left behind. That's not your decision to make! What about the medicine? That was a product of Eorzean society. Without it, they'd all be dead. And another thing, my investor funded its production for a share of the profits from my New World enterprise.
Darlings, there's no need to squabble. Royce? I admit it, I'm Whalaqee's backer. It all started when I told him about Martyn's plan to save the Whalaqee from the epidemic. You see, the prospect of trading with the New World sounded rather promising, though this is the first I've heard of this ceruleum mine. Expanding into new regions often leads to resistance from the locals, but this is far beyond what I was expecting. Whalaqee, I don't like being kept in the dark. I'm seriously considering withdrawing from our deal. That said, I can see this being a worthwhile venture, providing that the Whalaqee are not to be exploited. But I also agree with Martyn that their way of life should not be disrupted. As you can see, this leaves me with a difficult choice. Which is why I propose the two of you settle this in the arena. Whalaqee, you're a Blue Mage yourself, correct?
I am indeed. Though I should warn you, Martyn was never a match for me, even though he was chewed up and spat out by one of your pets.
Well then, you, Calosa. And perhaps it's time for his apprentice, Azuro II, to make her grand debut. I can picture it now. The ultimate clash of blue magic. The loyal disciple of the great Azuro faces a mysterious challenger to determine who is a superior spellcaster. If Calosa wins, I'll cut off my funding for the Lapis Canyon project, and the lands will return to their original owners. And if Whalaqee is victorious, Martyn must act as intermediary for the Whalaqee and persuade them to agree to their development.
Royce, you can do whatever you like with that money of yours, but you can't expect me to go along with this. For such an old-fashioned sort of fellow, Martyn seems to forget that disputes such as these have often been decided by combat since ancient times. I, for one, have no objections. Count me in!
What about the Whalaqee? They should be the ones to decide their own fate, not us! You're right, Martyn, but we have a similar tradition. When two sides cannot reach an agreement, a representative from each side takes part in a contest of strength.
What?
Ideally, one of my people would be chosen, but we are in Eorzea, and I have no choice but to ask you to participate on our behalf. Will you do it, Calosa? I'll fight for Martyn! For what is right, and also Martyn, because he's adorable and I love him. Yeah! Very gallant to you, my dear. The crowd'll lap it up. First things first, let's get you two into your costumes and take a look at that magic of yours. I want you to know what my audience will be getting into when the big day arrives. Come along now.
It is basically lucha libre. This is why
Blue Mage is the best. I love Blue Mage quests. They are so much fun. Isn't it cute? I got a little ribbon. Cha-chan. It's not blue, but I thought it's pink and like white enough to it's kind of color neutral enough to not be too out of place. I do my best. Also, lifeblood of the planet, liquid materia! They're gonna make a Mako reactor! We gotta stop them! Can't let this happen! Please, you must defeat Whalaqee. He is a cruel, heartless man, so don't show him any mercy. Bloody hells, how did we let Royce talk us into this? Well, I mean, Seda talked us into this. Thank you for bringing Martyn back to Ul'dah. I told you, glad he is unharmed, but he is in very strange mood. I told you, I want to know what is going on. Oh, okay, this is just, oh, can we get small talk? Can we talk to you? No, stop, no, talk, small talk. You made gold, oh, yeah, that's later, that's later. Always liked you, Calosa, so it's a shame I'll have to give you a damned good thrashing in front of all those people. I've a lot at stake, so don't expect me to hold anything back. Yeah, me neither. Once you both change into your costumes, I'll see you in the arena. This way, darlings. Meta Max needs to level his Blue Mage. Well, now you can see how great Blue Mage is. Oh yeah, we're gonna get into the fight. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this. I love this fight. I was practicing this morning before work just to make sure that I didn't make a fool of myself. I'm so excited. Oh, poor Martyn. Look at you, sweetheart. It's okay. Azuro the second. Calosa, my dear, are you ready? Wow! I mean, not bad at all. Okay, yeah, you can avoid spoilers if you want, since you haven't beaten this guy, Alteron. But yeah, you should watch the fight at least, so that you know how it goes. Mind Blast! 1,000 Needles! No, oh no, I missed! Glower! I'm sorry! Yeah! You missed! Poor Latoul Jaw. Haha! No, Gahilja, not to think so. Wonderful, my dear. Seems a new hero is born. Now it's Whalaqee's turn. Pay close attention to the costume, darlings. It's my finest creation yet. I wonder if anyone will find this familiar. Oh! Yeah, you've seen me do this fight. What the? Paragon? Explosion? Shock strike? Such power. Oh, jeez. Oh. The dread warlock who transcends dimensions of time and space, Azul Magia! Why must I be the villain? It's all part of the act, my dear. What could be more thrilling than an epic struggle between good and evil? You mean to tell me Whalaqee was inside that thing? Why is he floating? For dramatic effect, of course. If you must know, it's a cerulean levitation device. Surprisingly cheap, too. Apparently, there isn't much practical application for the ability to float a few ilms off the ground. I'm not so convinced it's entirely necessary, and the costume is rather more flamboyant than I would have liked. But if I'm gonna do this, I might as well enjoy myself. I'll show the audience what real blue magic looks like. That's what I like to hear. It's sure to be a performance they'll never forget right here at the Masked Carnival. Not to put too fine a point on it, Calosa, my dear, but I think you'd benefit from some practice before starving in the main event. Ha! Train all you want, it'll make no difference. Lapis Canyon is mine. Oh yeah, if Whalaqee got primal abilities, then does he have the Echo too? Who knows? I'd say you're ready to take part in the Masked Carnival, though I'd recommend testing your skills against less challenging opponents before facing Azomagia. I've gathered quite a menagerie of exotic beasts, but you should choose with care. We try to call an end to the performance before either side incurs any serious injury, but as Martyn will attest, accidents can happen. Once you feel confident in your abilities, say the word and I'll grant you and Azomagia the opportunity to settle this feud. Until then, fight well, but don't do anything rash. I might struggle to find another replacement Blue Mage. Alright then, that Royce, she's a real piece of work, ain't she? I suppose if I should have seen this coming, if we wouldn't be in this, or we wouldn't have been in this mess. It's up to you now, Calosa. He's right. If only I hadn't been damn near killed in that bloody show, I could have dealt with him myself. Well, I'd like to think I'd have a chance of winning, but he was always the better mage. To be honest, though, I think you've got real talent for blue magic. In fact, you shouldn't be scared of Whalaqee. He should be scared of you. With the right spells, I reckon you'll be able to take him down a peg or two. Let's get out there and show him what you're made of. Look at me, getting all worked up like that. I'd better head back before the chirurgeon realizes I've gone. Hopefully I'll be allowed out of the infirmary to watch some of your performances, though. Best of luck, Calosa. The great Azura III. Ah, there is a thing. Yay, Masked Carnival unlocked! So when they said Blue Mage is meant to be solo, this is kind of what they meant. So, I could continue it right now, but I wanted to give you guys a show. So first, number one, I have my glamour plate, once I find it. There it is. Apply. So, I did a little changing because I don't like the mini skirt they give you. So, here you are. Much better. Nice. Cha-da-cha-chan. And also, oh, not this one. Return to inventory. Which one's the other one? Aha! Spirit of the Whalaqee. I gotta look at the part after all. Yeah! Nice. So, the Masked Carnival. This is our solo stuff. This has a bunch of stuff. A lot of them are gimmick fights, and you just gotta use different spells for different things. It's a lot of fun, but we don't gotta do that. So, this one's the one we gotta worry about. Dirtin, Rotten, Azomagia. There are 3 different acts. It's gonna be great. It'll be great and not terrible, I assure you. So, the big thing to remember about this guy is that he doesn't actually attack you. So if you avoid all of his stuff, you can actually not get hurt at all. Like, straight up, not hurt. It's great. A lot of his stuff will be like dodging things, maybe even 2 or 3 attacks at one time. I guess it would be like a little harder than normal. I would guess it would be like an extreme fight instead of just a regular fight. So, I have the appropriate spells specifically for this fight, and we're going to try and do it the hard way. There is a special hard way you can do it. Oh, yeah, thanks for doing that. So, big thing, that's what this lady just did. She used etheric mimicry to become a DPS, so I am going to do more damage. Well, not more damage, I will crit more. And then we need to do slashing damage, we need to do piercing damage, and we need to do blunt damage. Got that? We need to do water damage, fire damage, earth damage, wind damage, lightning damage, ice damage. So we got all that there too. And wind damage here as well. And then we need to not get hit one time. And you need to do it in under like 7 minutes, but I did it while getting hit. I did it in like 5 minutes. But I've done it fast too, and I've done it in like 3 minutes. So, we're gonna try this out. We're gonna try it hard mode. Here we go. Here we go. Hard mode. Hard mode time. Let's see if I can do it. I've done it before. One time. Here we go. So, first thing he does is he becomes immune, or he reflects physical damage. So, only magic. So, number 1, we want R. We want to get ourselves powered up. We want to off guard, jump. There we go. All right. Here we go. Hydro pull, get that water in. Nice. Ram's voice, get out. And then Dragon's voice, get in. Now I'll probably... Nope. What's next? Oh, he's gonna do it again. Okay, sure. Easy. Alright. Bristle. Song of Torment. It flies a dot. Damage over time. Keep that up on him at all times. Flame Cracker. This is the crazy part. Here it comes. In and then out. Oh, there we go. Safe. Bam! Woo! And down. Act 1 complete. Easy. No problem. Next act. Here we go. Yeah, oh, I'm trying for the achievement run on stream. This is gonna be great. Here we go. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo! Act 2. All right. Now he is going to be immune. He's gonna reflect magic attacks. So now, whistle. Shoo! J-kick. Mountain buster. There we go. So now, oh jeez. Okay. Aganon, we don't want those. They will explode and deal a bunch of damage. Don't want that. Boop. Alright, here we go. Oops, I forgot to... Oh, well. That's fine. We'll just go slower. I forgot to dot him, but I can't do it now. Boop. Use sharpened knife if you gotta be in the middle because it's faster. Boop. Nice. Oh, that was close. No, bad. Oh, just abyssal transfixion. Out. Respect. Respect. Bada bam! Easy. Act 2 complete. Act 3 is the crazy one. Here we go. All right. Are you guys ready for some craziness? Here we go. Woo! Oh man, I'm excited. So, he starts out being immune to magic. So, we need to go very fast here. Bristle. Off guard. J-kick, Night Bloom. There we go, okay. Alright. So, the trick is to try and get him to about 50%. 60, 50, get in. All right, he's ready. Oh, get out of that. Moon flute, whistle, final sting, get out. Yeah! There it is, perfect bloom on stream. Whoop whoop, there it is. Oh yeah! So here it is. Too Fast, Too Furious. I got clear time under 7 minutes. Can't touch this. Absolutely did not get hurt. Ain't got no time to bleed. Did not heal, but that's part of can't touch this. Elemental mastery. Got all of the magics. Total mastery, which was all of the physical attacks. Perfect blue. Bada bam! Excellent. Chef kiss! You're welcome, everyone. I did that a total of once. I logged off, I went to work, and I came back and I just did it again. So, I am super proud of myself. Oh yeah, hey Zeta! You did it! Wastrak was more powerful than I could have imagined, but you beat him! Of course I did! You're welcome, kid! Latolja has an expression of overwhelming joy on his face. Or at least you think he has one. Woo! Bam! Woo! Calosa beat Azomagia. Latolja cannot believe it. I mean, I can believe it because Latolja always believe in you. Anyway, well done. I cannot thank you enough. Lapis Canyon is safe. Nicely done, Calosa. That sack of goo-goo shite won't be bothering the Whalaqee anymore. Spectacular! Stupendous! The performance of a lifetime! I never knew you had it in you, Calosa. I never knew you had it in you, Calosa. Of course, I hadn't forgotten about our agreement. As of today, I will be withdrawing my funding from the Cerulean Mine Project. Yo, right! Oh, boy! Fools, you think you've defeated me? This place will be your burial ground. Oh, I forgot to talk about Azomagia. I was so excited about what was going on. Azomagia is from Final Fantasy V, and when Royce introduced him that he was a member from like across time and space, in 5, you fought him in the Dimensional Rift. Hey, get it? And the important thing about him was that if you used blue magic on him, he would immediately use it back on you. He learned the spell and would repeat it. So the best way to defeat him was by using self-destruct. And then he would immediately use self-destruct back and kill himself. Best way to beat him. There you go. That's the secret. Alright, see ya, Altera! I tricked you for a moment there, didn't I? Must admit, I had grown rather accustomed to playing the villain, but enough is enough. What? You mean you're not angry? The fact is, I lost our wager, so it's time I put an end to my plans for Lapis Canyon. I'm a businessman, not a monster, and I have you, Seda, and Martyn to thank for reminding me of that. New World is vast, untamed land, and there are bound to be ways to acquire ceruleum without mining on sacred ground. Royce has even agreed to fund my next expedition. I'll be leaving by ship within the next few days. Seda, would you care to join me? With you as my guide, perhaps I can avoid repeating the same mistakes I made with the Whalaqee. You're serious, aren't you? I accept your offer, if only that I can keep you away from our land. Actually, I've heard of several places similar to Lapis Canyon, which no one has laid claim. Well then, you and I have much to discuss. But first, I must prepare for the voyage. There's much to be done. Yay! All's well that ends well. I'll never forget you, Calosa. If you ever have a chance to cross the Indigo Deep, you will always be welcome to stay with the Whalaqee. Oh, goodbye, Seda. Hold your chocobos. As Azura II, there's no time to go gallivanting around the new world. You've got crowds to please, beasts to best, not to mention money to earn. Don't go away now, darling. I guess I can hang out for a little while. What's up, Martyn? Go through all the trouble of getting better and squeeze it back into my costume, but it looks like you're her favorite now. Bloody charming, that is. Mind you, the epidemic's over, so I don't need to dance to her tune anymore. Why is Martyn still dressed as Great Azuro? Huh? Well, there's no harm in earning a few gil while I think about my next move, is there? I told ya, say Martyn just like attention.
this occurred to me. All this business with the Great Azura and Azura II's got everyone talking about blue magic. The stuffy old bookworms at the Arcanist Guild never listened to me before, but this ought to make them take notice. In fact, I'm thinking about opening a Blue Mage's Guild, partly as a way of rubbing in my old guildmates' noses for rejecting my research, but also to help spread the knowledge across Eorzea. I'll need a fair bit of guild to get the idea off the ground, though. All the more reason to carry on as the Great Azura. I'll show them that not even being half-eaten by some beast can keep me down. Of course, there's room in the Celestium for the both of us. After all, I wouldn't deny my favorite, and only, apprentice a chance at fame and glory. Heck yeah! You must first meet them all your requirements. You must have completed the main story to guess blah 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 blah. Yay! And that is the end of the Blue Mage for A Realm Reborn. Maybe next time we'll see Martyn in Heaven's Word. But if you guys want, I don't know what you guys want, but I could probably do some of the Masked Carnival on stream at some point if that's what you guys want. Cough. I actually, yeah. So I've done all through, cause you need to do 30 of the Masked Carnival, which is basically all of them, in order to get Angel Whisper, which lets you revive people from the dead. So you got to get the res spell. You got to do all of them. So I had to do them all to get the res spell, because how are you going to heal without resing people? I'm just saying. It's very imperative. So I got all my stuff, and I guess Calosa will head back to Kurthus, Central Highlands, while we wait out at our own falling snows. While we wait out and find out how we are going to continue in... Whoop, oh, wrong way. We're gonna find out how we're gonna continue and where we will go. Whoop. When we go Heavensward and head Ishgard bound. So, I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging. Oh, by the way, you can take off your visors. You can have just the hat. I will see you guys next time. Whoop, whoop, there we go. One more time. I'll see you guys next time when we start Heavensward.